What? What the hell? Guys, this smell is terrible. Guys, we need to go. Oh my god. So bad. Where do you go? Which way? Which way?
In May 2014, a chilling video appeared on the YouTube channel Dr. Lost Syndrome. In it, the uploader and a friend set out to explore an abandoned hideout deep in the wilderness. The footage starts with the pair trekking through dense woods until they finally discover the deserted building. Inside, they find the walls covered in graffiti and decide to spray their own tags over it. But as they begin painting, something strange and unsettling happens.
Here, take this. Hello?
After hearing a loud bang, the explorers at first ignored it, assuming it was nothing serious. But when the sound echoed again, they started to think someone might be outside causing it. They stepped out to check the area, but after searching around, they couldn't find anything that explained the noise. Though uneasy, they decided to shrug it off and went back inside to keep spray painting. For a few minutes, everything seemed normal, until things suddenly took a frightening turn.
Wait, do you want to keep this, or should I take it with me?
Oh, let me keep it. Yeah, it's got some nice graffiti. What? What the hell?
To the explorers' shock, the masked man suddenly ran at them and attacked one of them, knocking him to the ground. The man had a metal pipe, suggesting he could have used it as a weapon, which might explain why the explorer fell so quickly. The video then cuts off, and there's no update about whether the two were safe or how they got away. Since there's little information about the video, no one knows who the masked man was or what he wanted. In the end, what happened to the explorers and the truth behind the event remains a mystery. Mindseed TV is a channel focused on confronting fear, doubt, and the restless echoes of history. In this episode, Casey Nolan and Colton spend the night in an old elementary school, a building later turned into a getaway home, but still weighed down by its past. The owners have experienced missing items, tugging hands, and the constant feeling of being watched. They believe something remains here, not tied to the walls or furniture, but to the memories of what happened on the property. Casey and Colton aim to uncover what still lingers and whether it wants to be left in peace. The story of the school comes with the key. It's a building saved from abandonment, bought for a surprisingly high price, but with a tragic history, temporary classrooms, a fire, and children who didn't make it out. As the owner talks, the camera pans over old photos and restored hallways, and his words hang heavy in the air. At first, the signs were small, keys moving on their own, things not where they were left. Then it got more personal. Pajama fabric tugged in the dark, little gestures that felt childlike but were creepy enough to keep them on edge. Casey listens, not looking for answers so much as trying to understand. They plan to document what's happening, and if possible, help calm it.
That?
You know exactly what that was.
That's a wolf, huh?
Gotta be.
Yeah, that's one hell of a way to start the night.
Yeah, dude.
Hearing wolves howling in the middle of this
Yeah, and the kind
nowhere ass place.
right now are big. I'm hungry right now, wolves.
Watch your step. Got a little bit of a weird odor in here, huh?
A little bit. Kind of smells good though.
Yeah. Very vintage looking, you know?
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised because they did a pretty good job restoring it, you know, after the fire and everything. What's this say? Hey. Whoa. Hey. You seen that? Hello? Hello?
No way.
Night night falls, and the surroundings seem to react. A full moon lights up the rooftops. From beyond the trees, a long howl breaks the silence. It's not supernatural, but it makes the place feel sharper and reminds them how alone they are. As they enter, the first movement happens quickly. A door at the end of a hallway slowly opens, like a sharp breath.
Hey, whoa. Hey, seen that? Hello? Hello?
No way.
Right away, the plan shifts. This isn't just a casual walkthrough. They need to set up static cameras in multiple rooms to let the building show itself and capture whatever it reveals.
Huh. Hey, we should get static cameras in here, like,
Immediately.
right away. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's already moving. We'll just set them up before we do anything in here.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, it's ice cold down here. Is it just me, or does it feel colder down here than it is outside right
Way colder.
now? Right?
A toy horse began moving back and forth by itself, looking strange in the quiet room. Even weirder, the camera caught what looked like a small orb or shadow drifting away from it. Even though Casey and Colton didn't notice it at the time, the door swinging open by itself and the heavy, tense feeling in the house made it clear this wasn't an ordinary place. It unsettled them, but it was also exactly the kind of experience they were looking for. The night was just getting started. They began by trying to reach out, hoping to communicate with whatever might still be there. But before they got far, something else grabbed their attention, making it even more obvious that they were not alone in the house.
To leave this location. Okay. There's that ting noise again. Said no, and then sounded like a pot just got like flicked or something. That's weird.
They tested their equipment in different ways to try to make contact. The spirit box gave strange, unsettling sounds, and faint noises drifted through the silence, putting them on edge. In the basement, recorders picked up odd whispers and breaths that vanished as quickly as they appeared. It became clear that if something was tied to the place, it was choosing when and how to reveal itself. Hours passed with strange but inconclusive moments. It wasn't until they reviewed the footage later that clear evidence appeared, captured quietly while they remained unaware.
Hey, we should get static cameras in here. Right away. Static cameras in here. Right away.
By morning, they left with more than they expected. Audio that seemed alive, cameras capturing things, eyes missed, and strange melodies threading through the space like the building itself was playing. Though the school is now a home, its past remains, demanding acknowledgement rather than understanding. Casey and Colton spent one long night giving it attention, learning that not every presence wants release, and not every door that opens is an invitation. The school held on to its tragedies, echoing them through whispers, shadows, and doors that refuse to stay closed. On December 6, 2021, Braden, who lives in the Appalachian area, recorded something frightening inside his house. He was used to strange night noises, tapping, creaks, footsteps that made him uneasy. That night, he decided to film the sounds, hoping to finally get clear evidence of whatever had been haunting his home.
I was in my room, and you guys know how I'm trying to catch that paranormal activity that's going on in my house on camera, right? And prove it here. So far, I've caught a couple things, nothing too good, but last night, I actually ended up catching something really good. I don't know how to explain this or why this happened or how, but basically it started off.
Braden set up a camera and started recording as the usual noises began. Faint footsteps above, creaking stairs, knocks, and scratches echoing through the house. He went into the living room to get closer, hoping to capture something real on video, and the recording ended up capturing more than just sounds.
The other normal experience in my house, I was just hearing stuff upstairs, and I heard the walking down the stairs and the creaking and the tapping and the scratching, everything like that, right? And I got that on camera, so I started filming, and then I go out into like my living room to investigate and try to like get closer to it, see if I could get any like thing physically on camera instead of just the noise. And I didn't really do that.
The camera picked up a voice calling from upstairs that sounded exactly like Braden's own. At first, he thought it was a prank or someone else in the house, but the voice repeated, clearer this time, and seemed to come from the room above. The whole atmosphere suddenly changed.
Okay, hold on. Jesus. Hold on. Why is the tree on there? Whatever that is coming from up here. Attempt to go in there. Because that was coming, all that thumping, it was coming from like right in there, in that room.
What the? What?
You guys, did I just hear that right?
Get up here now.
Okay.
The voice grew louder and more aggressive when Braden didn't answer, shouting for him to come upstairs.
Bro, that I'm not with, bro. That I don't play around with. That I don't play around with. I don't know. Oh no. Whatever the was just came down the stairs. Yo, I don't like this, bro. This door's just about to open. Guys, am I like crazy? Or was there not a voice upstairs in my voice?
Heavy, rapid footsteps pounded down the stairs as if something was rushing straight at him. Heart racing, Braden backed away, then ran to his bedroom and locked the door. Still shaken, he replayed the footage.
Bro, I don't... Was there not just like a voice upstairs with my voice telling me to come up? What the hell is in my house, bro? That's some like sinister that you see in the movies. I literally heard my voice. Hold on, let me watch the video. Guys, that was definitely my voice. I mean, I just watched the video back and like, it literally said like, come up here in my voice. How are my parents in? Bro, I don't know why is going on. Like, I don't know what to say.
On the recording, the voice was clearly heard, an eerie imitation of Braden calling from upstairs, followed by the heavy footsteps charging toward him. He sat in his room, terrified and confused, too scared to sleep and praying the door wouldn't open.
It's just, I kind of like just heard myself upstairs when I was downstairs, so it's kind of a lot to take in right now. I have no idea what to make of this. Guys, if you could think of anything, please comment down below. I am so happy I got film, bro. There's no way I got that on camera. That is insane. I finally have some like kind of proof about all the crap that goes on in my house. I never had this before, but it's mainly just what you guys heard in the beginning of the video, like the dumb. But tonight it was real violent. It's never usually that bad. But I mean, that's that. I don't really know what to say. I mean, I heard the thing run down the stairs, and now I'm just back in my room kind of taking shelter, hoping my door doesn't get kicked in by the devil or something. I don't even know, bro.
Old houses can twist and carry sound in strange ways, making voices seem like they're coming from somewhere else. But for many, that explanation doesn't feel enough. The thought of something unknown mimicking Braden's exact voice to lure him toward the stairs is what makes this clip truly unsettling. In September 2025, a YouTuber uploaded a video called Exploring the World's Largest Abandoned Mall on his channel, 2 Swag Productions. His channel mainly focuses on urban exploration, where he films himself visiting abandoned places around the world. In this video, he and a friend decided to explore the Forest Fair Mall in Cincinnati, Ohio. The mall has been closed since 2022 and is known as one of the largest abandoned malls in the US. It's also under constant watch by security guards because it's set to be demolished soon. Despite that, the two went ahead with their plan. They started walking around the area to find a way in and noticed a red truck parked outside. Assuming it was empty, they continued toward the entrance. But just as they were getting close, they came across something that scared them so much they ran out of the building immediately.
Yo, there's security right there. They're parked outside, but they're actually inside. I'm pretty sure there's 2 of them. There's one right there, and then you can't see the other truck, but it's right there. So, I mean... Security's in his truck. Alright, if he comes towards us, we're running, bro. He can't see us. He can barely see us. Oh no, he coming. He coming. Get out of here without being seen.
Sadly for the explorers, the red truck wasn't empty. A security guard was actually inside. As soon as he saw them, they ran toward the parking lot. The guard stepped out and started chasing them, but they managed to escape before he could catch up. A few hours later, they went back to the mall to continue exploring. This time, they weren't noticed and got inside without any problems. For about 10 minutes, they carefully walked through the empty halls without seeing any guards. Then, as they moved to the ground floor, they came across something that deeply disturbed them.
Bro, y'all not supposed to be here.
Okay.
Larry, how did y'all get in here?
We found an open door.
No, y'all did.
Yeah, we did.
Every door is literally boarded up.
We'll leave.
No. Every door is boarded up. How did y'all get in?
We'll leave.
We'll leave.
While walking through the ground floor, the explorers ran into another security guard and got caught again. They quickly took off running and escaped before the guard could reach them. This time, they decided not to go back right away, since they had already been caught twice in just a few hours. They realized that if it happened again, they could be charged with trespassing or other crimes. Still, they didn't give up. About a month later, the pair decided to try their luck again and return to the same abandoned mall for a 3rd time. But they had no idea that what awaited them next would be far more terrifying than anything they had faced before. After seeing a security guard on the lower floor, the explorers quietly went the other way to avoid being seen. They hid in a room for a few minutes, trying to plan their next move. In the end, they decided to explore the opposite side of the mall to keep their distance from the guards. While walking through the area, they heard some noises coming from somewhere in the building, but since the sounds were faint and far away, they didn't think much of it. They believed they were alone until they came across something unexpected once again.
Under them. You're watching this. I know. That's what I was trying to tell you. That's why I was saying don't go over. I didn't know we were over here. Yeah. Did you get seen? I don't think so.
After spotting another group of explorers inside the building, the duo decided not to approach or interact with them. The other group was being very loud, which could have drawn the attention of security and put everyone at risk of getting caught. To avoid trouble, the two left that area and went in the opposite direction. For about 10 minutes, they carefully moved through different parts of the mall without running into anything unusual. Eventually, they left that section and decided to explore the upper floors. But as they were walking through that area, they stumbled upon something truly unsettling.
Stay in here. Should we investigate or stay in it? What is he saying? Can you hear it? I don't know.
As soon as the explorers heard noises, they quickly ran and hid inside a nearby room. While hiding, they realized the security guards were on the same floor because they could hear them talking. For the next few minutes, they stayed quiet as the sounds of footsteps and voices grew closer. It became clear that the guards were searching for them. The two debated whether to keep hiding or try to run. Eventually, they decided to step out and look around to figure out their next move. But the moment they left the room, they came across something that completely changed the direction of their exploration.
We're leaving. We're leaving.
Hey.
Close. Watch it.
Why y'all running? You was in here before, weren't you?
No.
Nah, no. Yeah, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you was.
We're willing to leave, man. We didn't do nothing.
Nah, you did. You broke in.
I didn't break in.
Yes, you did.
I'll show you the door.
No, you're not showing nothing. You broke in. Yes, you did. I promise you. It's criminal damage if you're in here. Goofy mother for a year. You gotta be slow. Literally, you gotta be slow. Running ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Where'd you go? Which way? Which way?
To the explorers' shock, the security guards suddenly started chasing them and kept pursuing them until they ended up trapped in a room. The guard confronted them angrily, which made sense since it was his job to protect the property. During the tense moment, the duo noticed an open door and quickly ran for it. By sheer luck, they managed to lock the guard inside the room and escape the building. In the end, they got away safely without being caught or charged with trespassing. The video starts off pretty normal. Tim, the group's leader, introduces his friends Ben and John as they head out to explore a creepy old house at night. This place, deep in the woods, is famous for dark legends and is rumored to host satanic rituals, with spooky happenings almost expected. Armed with flashlights and full of confidence, they joke around while walking down the long, shadowy path. But it doesn't take long before things start to feel seriously unsettling.
What's up? I'm Tim. Me and two of my friends, we're gonna go see a house that we've been hearing about for the past year.
Ghostbusters!
Oh yeah. And it's in, and we're about there like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and we're gonna go see. It's in the back of the woods somewhere, and we're gonna try to find it. And the legend has it that there are satanic worshipers that go back there and do like all their crazy rituals and stuff. And we're gonna see if we can find it. And this is my friend Ben.
Benny B.
And this is John.
Yo, what's up?
And yeah, we're gonna see if we can find it.
As they get closer, the mood shifts. Laughter fades, replaced by the eerie creak of a rusted door and the heavy silence of the woods. The house looms ahead, its decaying frame a creepy reminder of years of neglect. Inside, their flashlights reveal disturbing scenes. Cryptic graffiti, dolls hanging from the ceiling like twisted decorations, and a thick, foul smell that makes every breath a struggle. It's obvious the house has a story, but maybe not one they want to uncover.
Okay. Yeah, we'll find the first one.
You going in? Mr. Confidence over there. You there.
Dude, it's open. Let's go.
Dude, guys, this is...
Things get intense when they step into a room that reeks horribly, the walls covered in strange symbols. A heavy sense of dread hangs in the air. Tim tries to shrug it off, blaming the creepy decor, but John starts acting off. He hangs back, his mood shifting from playful to clearly uneasy. The others tease him for hesitating, but John isn't just scared. He's picking up on something they can't.
God. Whoa, guys, this is...
Yeah.
Dude, do you think we live out here?
As they go deeper, they notice a faint sound. At first, it's barely a whisper, but it gradually grows louder, turning into a guttural, almost inhuman noise. Their flashlights start to flicker, barely cutting through the heavy darkness. And then, suddenly, it happens.
What is this?
Dude, that smell is so bad.
Tim!
What? What? What is that? John, what is that?
Let's go. Let's check this out.
Dude, that smells really bad.
It's like... Oh.
Guys, this smell is terrible. I think guys, I'm gonna throw up. Guys, we need to go.
Ben tries to lead them out, but the house's confusing layout works against them. Every hallway feels like a dead end, every door a trap. John is barely coherent, muttering about something he saw but refusing to explain, and his fear spreads, even rattling Tim. Then, in the final moments, the camera catches something unthinkable. A dark, humanoid figure lunges at them. Its features are hidden, but its intent is clear. The screen goes black, though the audio keeps going. Screams, crashing, desperate cries for help. When the camera comes back, it's outside the house, cracked and dirty. The group is gone, leaving more questions than answers.
I gotta puke.
Check this out. Let's hold that one right there, Tim. Whoa. Kid, you alright? Dude, are you okay?
Hey, God.
Dude, hey, man, it's not... The doll's big, bro. Hey.
Yeah, guys, we gotta go, man. We gotta go.
Whoa.
Did you hear that? Oh my God! Go! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, the police!
The aftermath is just as chilling as the footage. Tim and Ben won't talk about what happened, and John's silence says it all. The scars on his arms are a grim reminder that something horrific occurred, yet he won't explain. The video, now infamous, has sparked countless theories. Was it a vengeful spirit, a wild animal, or something far worse? Exploration Unknown went alone into an abandoned building in Canada. He's known for exploring old, haunted places, and this trip ended up being really tense, leaving viewers on edge. The building, in a place called the Devil's Elbow, wasn't just abandoned, it had a dark history. Legends say the original owner, a priest or priestess, did cult rituals there. The place just felt creepy from the start.
I'm in Canada, and I'm in an area known as the Devil's Elbow. Now, the reason it's called Devil's Elbow is because this house right here, the original owner's house was a high priestess or priest in the occult, and they practice all kinds of different crazy rituals and ceremonies here. So people have tried to buy this house. They're seeing signs of people fixing it up. No one will live here, guys. Too much freaking activity. And guys, I want to explore this place.
As the camera filmed, John walked through old, falling apart hallways and empty rooms, talking about the building's creepy history. The place felt heavy. Floors were weak and the air seemed full of whispers. It was tense, but the real scary part hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, some of the floor's peeling up here. I don't trust it too much. I'm going in here. It's just the laundry room. Nothing special. There's the garage. a fairly new washing machine in here. And you can see all the material. They were definitely, someone has worked on this at some point. I think I'll go back inside, dude. I don't know if I'm hearing paranormal.
Just as he was getting into the flow of exploring, the quiet was broken by strange noises. Maybe a metal scrape or a faint shuffle. They didn't feel like they belonged. Alone in the shadows, John's nerves started to show as he called out, hoping for an answer, but only silence came back.
My keys are making noises. Freaking somebody down there, dude. Come on, quit messing with me. I'm just trying to freaking, I'll leave. There's something else in here. As I've got myself in a bad situation. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, freaking out of here. Should have freaking trapped myself in the closet. Guys, I gotta find this. Alright, guys, I'm gonna head downstairs.
Determined to investigate, John stepped into the darkness, his footsteps echoing through the empty halls. On camera, his voice trembled as he tried to assure himself and the viewers that there was a reasonable explanation. But the building had other plans. A light suddenly flickered upstairs in a place that had been abandoned for decades. Confused and scared, John called out again, struggling to keep his composure.
I just really think somebody's in here, but I feel stupid for freaking... I think the mold's getting to me. Oh man, these figures are... Hello?
His intentions were clear. He just wanted to explore, not disturb or take anything. But then, a sudden, chilling twist. An angry voice came from above, shouting a string of words he couldn't understand. The sound was harsh, aggressive, and full of hostility. John's panic surged, every instinct telling him to get out.
I'm not here to bother or rob anything. I was just here exploring. I thought it was a bad... Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh shit! Oh God! Turn on! Oh my God! 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 Oh God! Oh, there's somebody in the freaking house. I just saw lights in there.
Fear took over as John tried to figure out what was happening. Was it a squatter, another explorer, or something darker? The unknown pressed heavily on him. He kept insisting he meant no harm, but the tension rose with each second. Then the voice grew louder and angrier, chasing him out. John didn't wait. He ran, realizing the real danger isn't just decaying floors or lingering spirits, but unexpected presences. The camera captured every chaotic moment, his heavy breathing, blurred walls, and the oppressive darkness. Once outside, he looked relieved, but the fear stayed. In February 2019, YouTuber Trevor uploaded a video called Exploring an Abandoned Water Park to his channel, Trevor Costello. Specializing in urban exploration, he has spent over a decade filming abandoned sites across the US. In this video, Trevor and his friend Dave explored the Sangmi Oaks Water Park in San Diego, California. They first walked around the property to survey the area and make sure no one else was present. While they didn't encounter any security guards or homeless people, they noticed a dog near the pool staring at them. Slightly uneasy, they decided to approach it, but as they got closer, they stumbled upon something that dramatically altered their exploration.
It could go very wrong if the dog is mean. Oh, I see it back there.
Oh, I see.
Bro, what kind of dog? Oh, it sees us. It's looking over here. Bro, it's right back there in the middle. You see it, guys? That's it's staring right here, bro. Alright, let's dog and see what happens. Bro, it's pretty sketch. If that thing comes running up at us, at least it's not a pit bull, though. Uh-oh, bro. That dog does not look friendly. That other one, that is not the husky. Bro, don't let it come over here. Bro's gonna attack us. Holy no way.
You get what we just caught on camera.
There was a dog drowning that we just saved.
Dude, what if we weren't here?
I know.
I like this one.
This one's all happy. He's like, you saved my friend. Look, he's okay. I'm so happy actually. Holy sh**.
Bro, you just...
I'm like shaking a little bit.
Following the pit bull, the explorers spotted another dog struggling in the pool. Trevor quickly jumped in and rescued it before things got worse. Luckily, the dog was fine and soon back with its friends. After that, they explored the building for about 10 more minutes until some police officers showed up. The officers were cool about it and just gave them a warning to leave. Trevor and Dave followed their instructions and wrapped up the exploration. Thanks to their quick action, the dog was saved and reunited with its pack. Definitely a close call. In the quiet English countryside stands a forgotten house surrounded by a collection of decaying, abandoned cars. When two explorers arrived, they expected a simple adventure among rust and ruins. Instead, their excitement over rare finds quickly turned into a confrontation that almost led to their arrest.
Parked up right beyond this bridge right here is an abandoned mansion, and we have a bunch of cars that we've seen on satellite images back here. Now, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to expect, but it should be pretty exciting. I mean, this place is out in the middle of nowhere here, and a little bit of a dangerous run here, but we just can't be we can't be in the tunnel when there's cars. But anyways, let's go check it out. So it looks like somebody has made a trail here already. The locals here call it the Urbex Highway when a bunch of people come through here, and all the foot traffic creates a trail. I think it's really crazy to see. Like, you don't really see this in the United States, maybe the western side of the United States, but moss rarely grows like this on cars, I've seen at least, unless they sit for a very long time in the forest. So it's really cool to see that. It's like very apocalyptic.
They explored the property, making their way through overgrown paths and filming remnants of the past when they stumbled upon a hidden treasure beneath a cover. Lifting it revealed a Ferrari GT left to decay in silence, its once pristine body now deteriorating under layers of dust and neglect.
No way. Wait, what did I... Oh my gosh.
How? This is insane. Oh my gosh, dude, it's a GT.
Wait, let's take the tires off. No way. Oh, what? That's insane. Paint's still good under here, actually. Check that out. Ferrari. Oh, this is such a shame. Look, it's rotting. The paint is rotting, guys. It's a Ferrari GT. Oh my gosh.
Excited by their find, they spent some time examining the Ferrari and the other cars nearby, but their adventure soon took a turn. From the side gate, they heard unmistakable movement, and before they could react, an officer jumped over and charged straight toward them.
Oh.
Wait there. Put your hands up. Put that down.
There's an easier way to get in here.
Yeah, how did you get in?
You go around. There's a trail.
For now?
Yeah, alright then. Okay, so you're not under arrest, yeah, but you're detained for a stop search, okay? We're going to search you in a second, okay?
Okay.
We're just taking some photos we saw on YouTube.
Yeah,
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago?
We've had quite a few calls in the last month of suspected burglaries. The issue we've got, we're not at the moment, we're not looking at any criminal offences. It'd be trespass, which is civil, which we're not going to do.
They were immediately stunned. The officer confronted them, explaining that there had been recent burglary reports in the area. They were searched, their gear inspected, hearts racing as he questioned their presence. In the end, they got lucky. Rather than being arrested, they were let go with just a stern warning. The footage ends, capturing their relief. Dan Bell is a popular YouTube urban explorer who's visited tons of abandoned places. His videos show just how creepy forgotten spots can be, and sometimes real fear pops up. One of his creepiest trips was to a decaying children's asylum. Even empty, these places feel heavy and sad. The peeling walls, broken toys, and empty hallways are already haunting. But during this visit, it seemed like Dan wasn't alone. Around 9 minutes into the video, something eerie appears. Through the hole where the door handle used to be, a dark shadow moves, clearly intentional, as if someone had been watching Dan and stepped back when the camera caught them. Dan didn't notice at the time, but on replay, it's obvious that something or someone was tracking him just a few feet away. Viewers also spotted other odd moments in the footage: faint shapes, movements in windows, and shadows in impossible places. Some think squatters might have been in the asylum, while others believe it was something paranormal. What do you think? Meet Joe and Elliot, the creators of the popular YouTube channel, The Ghost Theory. For over 10 years, they've explored haunted places and tried to capture real evidence of the paranormal. But their latest trip turned out far more terrifying than they expected. Their plan was simple: spend the night in an abandoned mansion deep in a dark, isolated forest. What they didn't expect was that they'd have more to fear than just ghosts. It was the night of July 13th, 2024, when they arrived at the crumbling manor surrounded by thick trees. The eerie glow of the moon made the place even more unsettling. From the moment they stepped inside, an icy presence seemed to surround them. As they went upstairs to film some opening shots, strange things began to happen almost immediately.
Not gonna lie, this has been mad right now. So we're hearing footsteps, like non-stop footsteps through this building. And we were on these cameras, and we couldn't see anybody. And what we did is we almost chased these footsteps right to the roof. And the roof goes nowhere but into an empty tower. Now the reason I'm whispering is because we're still hearing these noises, and this is...
Footsteps echoed faintly, first along the staircase, then again as Elliot spoke. The two searched the entire mansion, chasing the sounds from room to room, but found no one. Following the noise, they climbed to the upper floors, calling out in hopes of getting a response. Once more, footsteps echoed back through the empty halls, yet no one appeared. Growing uneasy, Joe finally admitted that whatever they were dealing with might not be human at all.
Hello?
What do we do? Because we've heard someone running around. That's like a normal thing to hear if there was people here. So what do we do? It's annoying. Like, genuinely, like, let's stop. Not literally, but like, it's not people.
No.
There is no so
no,
let's go to a section, let's go down to the bottom, whatever.
After over an hour of searching, they decided to shift focus and film their ghost hunting video. But before they could start, the noises returned, this time surrounding them. They searched every floor, even the attic, yet found no one. Convinced it wasn't a person, as no one could move that quietly, they tried to steady their nerves. Every step and creak kept them tense. Moving to the other side of the building for relief didn't help. The sounds followed.
If I didn't hear the steps... What the...
That was right behind you. That was right.
I know.
Oh my god.
Why is everything making me jump? This has to be one of the most haunted places we've ever been.
Yeah. There's almost like no doubt about it now.
I haven't had this feeling for ages.
On the verge of giving up, Joe glanced out the window, and what he saw next was far more horrifying than anything they'd encountered inside. A group of people suddenly entered the building, leaving Joe and Elliot completely confused. First, there had been the unexplained footsteps, and now this. To stay safe, they switched to their GoPro and moved silently while the strangers called out from below.
That's hilarious. Really? All the way over there now. Yeah, you can hear the engine now. They're actually driving off. That's hilarious.
When Joe and Elliot accidentally made a noise, the people downstairs panicked and rushed to their cars, all captured on camera from above. That's when the explorers realized the earlier footsteps couldn't have been human. The experience convinced them that something truly paranormal was inside the mansion.
Like when there are people in the building, they're loud, they're destructive, and hopefully you can scare them away with a slight tap when they call out for ghosties.
Yeah, and that proves that they weren't here, because if they were here making noises to scare us, why would they run away once they know that we're here? Or they thought it was a ghost or something. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it couldn't have been them making noises, because they just turned up for one.
They just weren't
And then
speaking.
two, they were scared off by any noise that we've made, and we've been here for a long time, so that's that. They're gone. Then they have actually gone as well. It's not just a case of, oh, they might still be outside. We know they've gone, because we've seen them drive off in that direction, so...
Now, we've been getting some amazing stuff. Let's just carry on. Let's go down to the middle floor.
Yeah, and that's brilliant, because it's weird. I was just saying, I just want to see people.
Yeah.
Like, I've been given both now.
Yeah.
We've got paranormal and we've got people. The people have buggered off. We now know what both sounds like. So, perfect.
Gathering their courage, they continued the investigation, but it didn't last long. Heavy footsteps suddenly echoed down the hallway, though no one was in sight. Determined to find the source, they followed the sounds and called out into the dark. Then, something unexpected happened.
Is that the noise that you can make to communicate with us? Can you tap out twice just to confirm yes?
No.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
That was
incredible.
That was in this hallway.
It was the moment they'd been dreading, undeniable proof that something was truly there. The sounds, the chills, none of it was their imagination. Out of respect, they decided to end the investigation and leave the spirits undisturbed. Joe and Elliot made it out safely, but couldn't stop thinking about what had happened. When the video went live, viewers were divided. Some doubted its authenticity, while others were convinced by the evidence. Joe and Elliot remained certain of what they experienced. What do you think it was? This video is from Exploring with Tom, a channel that checks out forgotten places where silence has taken over and history clings to old walls. In this episode, Tom and his friend Hannah explore an abandoned factory. From the outside, it looked like just another relic, but inside, they saw it wasn't completely left to ruin. The factory was huge and strangely beautiful in its decay. Moss covering walls, rust-eating pipes, and broken trolleys stuck in place. Empty offices, beams, and flooded hallways stretched on, showing what it once was when it was full of life.
Oh, this sick.
This is sick. This is insane. Wow.
All flooded as well.
I know. I'm not sure what part this building was of the whole headquarters. Oh, there's an elevator? No way, that's sick. Get on this. That's Buster. Full elevator just left as well. Oh my god. This is actually cool. This is real. This is sick. So that big thing in the center is keeping all these together, I think. Look how overgrown that place is as well. All the moss growing and everything. All the trolleys and stuff's being left in the water. It's still a bit of water down there. How massive the place is itself. So that is the main office building over there. We've got to try and get into that one. Oh, looks pretty cool, aren't they? Old pipes have been left behind too.
At first, the exploration was full of awe. Every rusted corner and dark hallway felt like a peek into a forgotten world. But that feeling didn't last. Deeper inside, with dripping echoes and dim light, something unexpected shattered the calm.
Holy sh! Oh my god. Whoa. This is actually creepy. Point down me a sec. Point it on me. I want a flashlight and start on me.
I'm a scaredy cat.
The big flashlight. Creepy down here to just get rid of it.
What used to be in there then?
One sec. What the f? It's no way if I get over here. It's no way if I run. Right, stay calm. Stay calm. Yeah, it's all been stripped out, hasn't it? Spot here. What the f? Holy. Please switch off lights when in use. How scary does that sound? What? Yeah, you can leave the light on, yeah? This is insane.
What looked like discarded clothes on the floor was actually a man living in the ruins, making the explorers realize this wasn't just abandonment, it was his home. The line between exploring and intruding became clear. As they moved on, faint scraping sounds, metal against concrete, echoed from above. At first, they thought scavengers, but the noises felt unnatural. Every sound through the empty corridors made each closed door feel threatening. Curiosity turned to caution, and what began as an adventure became an urgent need to leave. The factory wasn't empty. Hidden lives remained in its shadows. Tom and Hannah left, not because of unsafe structures, but because of the unsettling presence of those still inside. Dan and his friend Brandon set out to film another exploration. They started with an abandoned hotel before heading to a nearby abandoned city prison. Both locations had notorious reputations, not just for their decay, but also for the risks of exploring them at night, where encounters with squatters or other unpredictable situations were always possible.
Thank you, man.
What did he say?
He said apparently cops come over here every night, and he's like, I don't want to show you guys any trouble, but the past 3 nights there were people in here and the police were...
As they got closer, a man warned them that police often patrolled the area. Undeterred, they pressed on, determined to complete their challenge. They found a way inside, and the moment they stepped in, a strong, foul odor hit them, heavy and deeply unsettling.
Oh no. Dan's opening up the fridge.
Oh my god.
Oh my... Oh my god. So bad. Okay.
Bye.
Oh.
That's why the kitchen's so bad.
At first, the exploration seemed normal, with the usual signs of decay, crumbling rooms and abandoned furniture, but then something struck a window from outside, a sudden, sharp noise that made them freeze in place.
I just heard someone talking. Down there. Yeah.
They continued carefully, but the tension grew fast. Evidence of squatters was everywhere. Broken windows, blankets tucked into corners, even a bathroom that looked recently used. It was clear they weren't alone in the building.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, go.
Then they heard footsteps, starting faint, then growing louder and closer, until it seemed like someone was running straight toward them. Frozen in place, their flashlights sweeping wildly through the darkness, they braced for a face-to-face encounter. Shaken by the unsettling sounds, Dan and Brandon decided to move on and continue their exploration at the nearby abandoned city prison.
It did just rain. Like there was somebody walking.
I heard somebody walking.
From the moment they entered, the tension was palpable. Every corner seemed like it was being watched. Trash was scattered across the floors, and the air was thick with the smell of rot. Then Dan thought he saw a figure standing at the end of a hallway, only for it to disappear moments later.
You okay?
Yeah. It's like a teeter-totter.
These are just beams from the roof.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wonder how long this place has been abandoned for. Hey, look. Look.
Oh yeah, that's an encampment. I wonder if it's open or not. This looks like something straight out of Outlast. Shine your light down here. I thought I saw someone. See the bike at the corner?
What is that? Is that a bike?
I don't know.
I swear I saw somebody right here by this hole right there.
They called out, but there was no response. The further they explored, the more obvious it became that people were living there. Some cells had been turned into makeshift bedrooms, complete with blankets and personal belongings. Every step carried the risk of running into someone unknown, someone who might not welcome their presence.
Just walk forward.
Don't go in there.
Just... Right. I saw his legs. He's standing right here. Oh yeah, it's down there. Down there at the end. Oh God.
I saw 2 legs with jeans and a pair of tennis shoes.
I think it was the same guy that was on that section there. I didn't see anything from that guy, I just saw his hand.
As they exited, the sounds continued to follow, bouncing through the halls as if someone were behind them.
See something?
He's walking behind.
I don't know why he's not saying anything.
He's a freak. I just can't. I don't want to deal with it. That was horrible.
When
You saw what?
I saw his hand.
I saw his feet.
Like when we were, it might have been different people, because like when I saw, are you still recording?
Yeah.
When I saw the, what's it called? It was coming from the area where we saw the candle that was lit.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we, like, you know how there was that room at the end of the hallway?
Yeah.
I shined my my phone light and I could see it was like this, like on the other side of the wall. It's like this. It was like just his hand and a flannel shirt. And then when I shined the light, it like retreated. And that's when I ran in the other, well, like scurried into the other room, and I was like, I just saw his hand. He's behind us.
They got out safely, but the footage made one thing clear: the prison wasn't empty. Exploring there carried dangers far beyond the paranormal. The real threat was from the people who actually lived in those ruins. This adventure really put Brian and Michael from the proper people to the test as they returned to a building that had already shaken them once before. Their channel is all about going further than most would dare, exploring forgotten places with unsettling pasts. This time, they went back to Old Bryce Hospital, a segregated asylum near Tuscaloosa, Alabama, which had haunted them for years. Their previous visit ended suddenly after strange lights and unexplainable shapes in the woods. This time, though, they were determined not to let fear stop them and to see for themselves if the hospital was really haunted.
There's the front door.
We're back. It somehow seems more destroyed than it was last time.
Somehow, you think
Like, you don't think it can get any worse.
Yeah, you think it couldn't get worse, but
Oh, I just saw a rat. Rat just crawled across.
Is it a spooky rat?
Tell you what though, this place is creepy.
The night starts as they walk down a narrow path into the complex. Their flashlights cut across crumbling walls and broken windows, the remains of a place that once held the vulnerable. Their first instinct is to turn back like before, but this time they're determined to push on. The deeper they go, the more it feels like stepping back into a memory they thought they'd left behind.
Shadowy areas.
It's barely a building. Just a shell.
Should go up to the second floor and go where we were. That can be the first thing we try to debunk. It was on the second floor, right?
Yeah.
This place is hardly a building anymore. It's turning into a ruin.
Brian and Michael try to find the exact spot of their previous encounter, retracing their steps from that night, but time and overgrowth have changed everything. Windows they used as markers are now blocked by trees, and corridors have disappeared into decay. The uncertainty only heightens the unease, making every corner feel like something could be watching.
Or was it a little bit past?
I think it was past.
Could have been any of these windows.
Yeah, it could have been.
I don't really remember. I don't remember seeing a bathtub.
No.
So I actually think it was this window right here. But I don't remember the view being this blocked by a tree either.
It was winter.
It was winter.
Trees could have been less green.
Maybe we should look out the other window. That was more this way.
It might have been this window right here.
No, it wasn't.
It
But
wasn't.
like, it's close enough. But the person was like behind the staircase here. Somewhere on the ground down there. I don't see anything reflective that's making as big of a reflection as that was before.
Having returned to the very spot where their previous encounter went awry, Brian and Michael are determined to face what they couldn't before, to find out if the place truly lives up to its haunted reputation. Yet, once again, the night unfolds far differently than they had anticipated.
That sounded like it was something in the building that way.
Huh. And then we have this one from Cambridge Labs. It seems a little more scientific, but it does magnetic and electric field. So
wait,
I heard something.
Yeah. It's an animal.
Oh yeah, there it is.
It's a big rat.
Oh. Too bad our EMF detectors do not alert us for rats.
Oh, it's like 2 of them.
Maybe they do.
In one of the bigger rooms, they stop to start their investigation. Their devices hum quietly, meters scanning for fluctuations, detectors monitoring for changes. So far, the only signs of life are rats scurrying in the walls, until suddenly, a different kind of presence makes itself known.
These pipes go through the whole place. There's gonna be rats in all these vents.
Yeah. Oh, just saw one run across here at the corner of my eye. What was that?
I don't know. That sounded like an echo.
Where's my truck? Can you see it?
No.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
Okay.
Parked a little bit further away than I remembered.
I don't think so.
No, it's not doing anything. My eyes just have a bunch of the light panel patterns baked into them.
Yeah. There's a car coming.
Really?
Yeah, turn the light off. Light off, light off.
Is
They
it a
turn their
cop?
headlights off.
Is it a cop?
I don't know. Oh, that's weird. They can definitely see us.
Yeah, they can probably see us.
Headlights pierce the darkness, making Brian and Michael pause. Are these strangers explorers or something else? Far from town in a forgotten hospital, danger isn't just paranormal, it's being exposed in the middle of the night where no one should be.
Well, we should probably go down and talk to them.
It's not a cop.
No. Let's go talk to them, I guess. We have to. We can't just like keep going with them right next to my car. Hey!
Hey! What's up?
Not yet. Just 2 of us? Okay. Is this? She said he asked how many are we?
Yeah.
How's it going? Yeah. How you guys doing?
You guys see anything interesting?
No, we just got here.
What all have you explored?
Just walked up the stairs.
Luckily, the strangers were just another group of explorers with no ill intentions. After a brief exchange to reassure each other, they went their separate ways. Still, the encounter left an impression. Brian and Michael knew how easily it could have turned dangerous in a place this isolated at night. Meet Zach, the YouTuber behind Catch Them All Fishing. Famous for his bold and inventive fishing techniques, Zach is just as intrigued by snakes, capturing every encounter on camera. Known for his fearlessness, he's about to face a challenge unlike any other. On June 23, 2022, Zach ventures alone into an abandoned underground city in search of a python. Usually he brings friends on these expeditions, but this time he's on his own, a choice that could soon prove risky.
Uh-oh. So, before I get too deep in here, just want to let you all know I'm looking for snakes right now, for pythons. And honestly, feel like I shouldn't be in here. Hello? Hello? Guys, it's really creepy in here. And it's really big. Hello? God, there's so much going on. Hello? What the heck is that? That goes on forever. I don't know.
The underground complex seems to go on forever, its dark hallways making every sound echo loudly. As Zach moves deeper inside, the creepy atmosphere starts to get to him. Every noise feels louder, and every shadow seems more threatening than the last. Little does he know, this is just the start of a truly frightening encounter.
Never ending. It's like everything looks the same. All the walls are like the same color and stuff. And there's so many places like that the snakes can get through, like air vents. And guys, this is honestly like, this is spooky right now. What? What? Hello? Oh my God. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. The voices stopped. The voices stopped, guys. What the? It could. I guess it could be someone. Dude.
Suddenly, strange voices echo through the tunnels, revealing that Zach isn't alone. A chill runs down his spine as a feeling of danger takes hold. Unsure of who or what might be out there, he moves cautiously, trying to stay hidden.
Wish me luck, guys. I gotta shut off my leg. I don't know what's going on.
As the voices get nearer, Zach turns off his light and stays completely still for a tense 10 minutes, every nerve on edge as the whispers gradually fade. When the silence finally returns, he cautiously turns his light back on and decides to retreat, prioritizing safety over confrontation. Later at home, while reviewing the footage, Zach notices something he hadn't seen at the time.
What the heck? It's leaking outside from somewhere. What? Hello?
A sudden noise beside him and a quick turn of the camera reveal it. A figure standing still in the next room, staring straight at him. He hadn't noticed it in the moment, but now he recalls the constant, uneasy feeling of being watched. It's a chilling reminder of how much we take the safety of everyday surroundings for granted, and how danger can hide in the smallest, most unexpected moments. On November 30th, 2021, he uploaded a video that started like many of his others, a quiet, curious exploration. This time, the location was an old, long-abandoned bank office in San Bernardino, California. What began as a simple solo walkthrough of peeling walls and empty rooms soon turned into something much more unsettling.
Crazy abandoned bank, sketchy, super sketchy location. Yeah, a lot of reports from explorers about homeless and meth, needles and whatever you can think of. Looks like there was a little bit of a fire right there on this side. I don't know what it looks like. I've never been in there. I've only seen a couple videos, but let's go get it. Damn. It smells like a major fire. Yup. There's a... Yeah, you got somebody's weave right there. A lot of different stuff in here. Okay, we got an elevator right there. Yeah, you guys, there is a significant... Oh, look at the ATM machines.
From the moment he entered, Bobby knew abandoned buildings could be risky. They don't just hold echoes of the past. They can attract people seeking shelter or using the space for other purposes. Still, his curiosity drove him deeper. Each hallway had its own feel, with rotting furniture, broken windows letting in weak light, and a strange quiet that hangs in forgotten places. The deeper he went, the heavier the silence felt, as if something was just out of sight. Bobby kept going, filming everything, not realizing that within minutes the exploration would take a sudden and unsettling turn.
Jeez, where do these go to? Holy crap, they just keep going. It's like a restroom of some kind. Man. Okay, I hear some people coming inside. Let's take the stairs back down.
At the end of the corridor near the exit, Bobby noticed a man standing in the shadows, blocking his way out. To leave, he'd have to pass right by him. There was no other way. The tension was intense, and any wrong move could make things worse. Staying composed, Bobby carefully backed up while keeping the camera rolling. The feeling in the air was heavy. This wasn't the danger of old floors or falling debris. It was human, unpredictable, and immediate.
I just visited somebody, man.
Yeah, me too.
Why you gotta come through the front door?
I didn't know the front was open.
I didn't.
That's your front door?
Yeah, I guess.
Go ahead.
So what y'all doing? Just taking pictures?
Yeah, just take a picture of the property. Digital
Just like
projector?
that. Yeah, just like go for that. With that.
Nah,
You
not a
use this
projector.
No, it's not a big one. It's a small one. Just look, right there.
Let me see what you got. Can't promise I'm gonna buy anything, but let me see what you got. What's that?
It's a projector. It's
Oh, I'm good with that, G.
This is a homemade one right here.
Yeah, you have a good one, boss.
You too, man.
Be safe. It's all good.
In the end, Bobby was able to get past the situation without escalating. The moment he moved away from the man, relief replaced the tension. In October 2023, a YouTuber named Sergey uploaded a chilling video to his channel, The Curious Schultz, which focuses on urban exploration across Europe. In this video, he ventured into an abandoned mental asylum somewhere in Ukraine. Upon entering, Sergey immediately noted the building's severe deterioration. walls crumbling, ceilings damaged, and debris scattered everywhere. Some areas appeared to be actively collapsing, giving the impression that the entire structure was on the brink of falling apart. He also observed signs of recent activity by squatters or homeless people, but fortunately, he didn't see or hear anyone inside at that moment. Continuing his exploration, Sergei decided to check the upper levels, but as he approached the stairs, the situation began to take a turn for the worse.
Надеюсь, тут никого нет. Ну, пентаграммы, смотрите, какие. Опять ленты. Думаю, вы знаете, если такие ленты используются, когда какое-то преступление происходит. Так, ребята, буду идти сейчас на второй этаж. Так, там кто-то есть. Слышите? Бля, там кто-то есть. Там кто-то есть, сейчас спрячусь. Там кто-то что-то ходил или двери открывал.
As soon as Sergei heard the noises, he quickly stepped away from the stairs and moved in the opposite direction. The sounds continued, seemingly coming from the same area, leading him to suspect that someone might be on the upper levels. He decided to step outside the building briefly, hoping to get a better view and see if the person would leave. Unfortunately, he didn't see anyone. Despite this, Sergei eventually chose to return to the building and head upstairs to investigate, undeterred by the possibility that someone might be inside.
Не вышел за полчаса. Видите, тут, наверное, кто-то жил, какая-то пленка сверху. Короче, я буду, наверное, идти уже туда. Мой кто-то там был, куда-то ушел, но, блядь, меня очень смущают эти ленты. Видите? Шмотки какие-то. Запах какой-то тяжелый. Эти ленты, знаете, когда какое-то преступление происходит. Вроде никого уже нет. Вроде ушел кто-то там был. Надеюсь, никто ничего на голову мне не скинет. Опа. Слышите? Сука. Слышите сверху? Сука, кто-то ходит, блин.
After the noise sounded a second time, Sergei hurried downstairs, straining to locate its source. He carefully searched the area for several minutes but found nothing. Unsure whether to keep exploring or leave, he paused, only to encounter something once more.
Что это было, блин? Собачий лай? Еще собаки на заброшке не хватало, блядь. Да какого хуя? Голоса женские были. Так, ребята, третий этаж. Там были люди какие-то. Женщина прошла и ушла. Что она тут делала, я не знаю. Может быть, тут наркоманили они. Кто-то из них жил. Ну, как тут можно жить, когда тут очень холодно? А вот эти... Слышали крик?
A scream, eerily resembling a woman's, echoed through the building. Upon hearing it, Sergei immediately moved toward the sound to investigate. Disturbingly, each time he approached, the voice either stopped or seemed to come from a completely different area. By now, he was overwhelmed by the relentless voices and loud bangs coming from all directions. Despite this, he realized he hadn't yet checked the top floor and began to suspect the disturbances originated there. He decided to go upstairs, but as soon as he reached that area, area, he encountered something that made him flee the building.
Как ребята орут, какие-то, не знаю, дикари. Я постараюсь уже, наверное, буду уходить отсюда. Пойду гляну на верхний этаж. Опа! Кто это? Бля, сука! Вы, блядь, эту хуйню видели? Да ты, блядь, отъебись!
To Sergei's utter shock, when he followed the noise to the top floor, he saw a man at the far end of the room. Alarmingly, the man ran toward him, hurling rocks. Terrified for his life, Sergei sprinted toward the exit and fortunately managed to escape unharmed. The identity and intentions of the man remain unclear, as does whether he was responsible for the earlier screams. Based on the events, he was likely a squatter or homeless person who didn't want anyone inside. Regardless, Sergei was extremely lucky to have escaped the potentially life-threatening encounter without serious injury. Mr. Airborne, experienced in urban exploration, felt his excitement shift to fear upon entering a vast, abandoned leisure center. Almost immediately, he picked up on voices and footsteps, indicating that others were already inside.
Thing is, if I sneak in now, back out. I think they're coming down them stairs.
Every step he took echoed through the building, the damp air making his wet footsteps sound unusually loud. While checking out the pool area, he suddenly noticed people standing in a doorway.
They're right there. Right, we've got to get round this place. I want to go and look at the rest, so I'm going to try and sneak past them. Let's go.
He turned off his light and tried to sneak away, his heart pounding. But as he moved through the locker room, he realized he wasn't getting away. They were getting closer.
Wait. Oh. They're there. They're all there. Just through there. Oh no. Oh.
Through a glass window, he spotted them again, this time in greater numbers. He ducked down, trembling as eerie noises rang out. Objects shifted, footsteps pounded, and shadows drew closer. Desperate, he climbed onto the roof to escape, only to find himself completely trapped. Below, 2 vans sat parked as men with crowbars patrolled around the building. Suddenly, one of them spotted him through a window and shouted, demanding that he come down.
Where are you? How do I get there? Yo, up here, up here. I take photos exploring abandoned places.
Yeah, you better get down.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, and you, yeah. Back.
How did you get up?
I just climbed up the side here. This is gonna go one or two ways. I'm gonna swap my SD card or take it out. Wish me luck. Right.
The footage cuts off at that point. Later, Mr. Airborne revealed that 6 men had surrounded him. Fortunately, they eventually handed him a ladder to climb down and let him go. Their true intentions, however, remain unknown. Were they just workers, scrappers, or something far more sinister? This encounter was shared by SCPC, Bobby's channel. Bobby is an explorer who seeks out long-forgotten places, abandoned homes, decaying buildings, and the shadows they leave behind. His videos are calm and deliberate, aiming to capture not just the look of these places, but the atmosphere around them. One night, his curiosity took him to a hilltop in Corona, California, where an empty house stood against the skyline. What started as another late-night exploration slowly turned into something far more unsettling.
Dang, it's really, really dark. Let me get a little closer and show you guys this house. Dang. So just a quick backstory. I've been wanting to come here for a very long time, but never got the chance.
From afar, the house looks like just a dark outline, but up close, its age is obvious. Sitting on the hillside, it rocks slightly in the wind, and being so isolated makes every sound, every creak and echo feel louder. Inside, the air is thick and stale, interrupted only by sudden flaps of wings. At times, it feels less like an empty house and more like a living thing, breathing in bursts, a reminder of how alone they really are.
It's definitely creepy because this place is like no joke. Careful, you got birds over here that'll scare you. This place is way up in the hills, man. You guys saw as we were driving in. Just wanted to get out here, you know? Mostly because it's abandoned. It's creepy, but more importantly, ooh, I hope this deck is safe. Feels a little bouncy. Just try to stick to the outsides, you know? You hear me?
Yes.
Like I wouldn't venture off to the edge that much. I would hate for this thing to fall. There's a few other structures here. low key, we just came real quick. I had to be in Corona anyways, and I'd seen I think 1 or 2 videos about this place. Finally made it. I love this bizarre art. These guys print these pictures. I don't have no idea who that is. Anybody know who that is?
Each room shows traces of forgotten lives, and the house feels uneasy and watchful. Graffiti briefly distracts, but the stillness remains. The structure weakens further inside. Sagging ceilings and bowed beams make it clear the danger isn't just visible hazards, but what could collapse beneath them. It's fragile beauty that could easily take them down. The real unease begins outside as the exit back to the road becomes unclear.
Hey, on this side, you'll fall off right here.
Go to the right.
To the right.
That good? All right. Appreciate it, Doug. Yeah, for sure. Have a good one.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, super sketch.
When 2 men appeared from the doors, the mood instantly turned threatening. Their faces were half in shadow, unreadable, and Bobby realized he was outnumbered, isolated, and far from help. The abandoned house suddenly felt safer than the road ahead. Eventually, the men left, and Bobby and his friend exited safely. But the drive back was a stark reminder. Dangers in exploration aren't just decaying buildings. They can come from people claiming the ruins. Bobby set out during the day to explore an old house in Murrieta, California. From the outside, it looked abandoned. Weathered wood, outdated design, and a stillness that made it feel forgotten. But just as he and his friend were about to go inside, something interrupted their plans.
You gonna help you?
Oh, how you doing?
A man showed up outside the property, blocking their way. He spoke sharply, quickly questioning why they were there.
Are you the homeowner?
Yeah, what do you need? Over.
Oh, we weren't sure if this was abandoned.
What?
We weren't sure if this was abandoned. If you're the
No,
homeowner.
it's not abandoned.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, what we do is we explore historic buildings, and we have a
It's
YouTube
not
channel.
historic.
It's not? It looks pretty old.
No, it's only 1953.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all being sold. It's going to be all wiped out. The
Oh,
city wants all of this out of here, so.
That's too bad.
Our family's selling it. No, it's not too bad.
No? Okay.
Too much crime around.
Yeah, okay. Would you be inclined to let us take a couple pictures of it?
No.
No pictures?
No.
Okay.
It's not, there's nothing to it, sir. There's nothing to this house.
Nothing.
They've torn down houses that are 50 years older than this.
Yeah, okay.
There's nothing.
Well, we find beauty and stuff like that, but I understand that. All right, you have a good day, man.
Everything's going. You want to go to? You want to see old buildings?
Sure. You got a location for us?
Yeah. It's called the East Coast.
That's very true.
What looked like an abandoned house was, in his eyes, still occupied. Whether he actually owned it didn't matter. At that moment, the house was his, and there would be no argument.
Well, what do they say? You win some?
For urban explorers, situations like this are part of the reality. Not every quiet building is empty, and not every abandoned home is truly unoccupied. Some are claimed by people with nowhere else to go. In those cases, the only choice is to show respect and keep a distance. So, in broad daylight, Bobby and his friend decided to walk away. Their curiosity had brought them close to discovery, but caution told them it was time to stop. Exploring and Me, EAM, is a channel centered on curiosity and atmosphere, led by Peter, who explores forgotten places with close friends. In this video, Peter and his friends visit a massive, abandoned Formula One hotel, once grand, but now silent and decayed. From the outside, it looks like just another relic, with dark windows and seemingly empty corridors. But once inside, the sense of emptiness quickly fades. They soon discover they are not alone.
Guys, we definitely think there's homeless people inside this old hotel. It's full of clothes, full of stuff, full of food. It smells bad. Oh, this is just a perfect place for homeless people. So we're pretty sure we're gonna get on our counter. Let's hope they're friendly. Maybe we can help them. Maybe they will scare us. We don't know. But we're gonna find out.
The first impression is intense. Each room feels frozen in time, filled with traces of the past, faded racing posters on the walls, broken lamps collecting dust, and belongings left behind as if in a hurry. The silence is heavy, yet the place doesn't feel empty. Small signs, a blanket in a corner, relatively new bottles, personal items left out suggest that someone might still be there. Despite the growing unease, Peter and his friend's curiosity pushes them forward, and they continue deeper into the hotel's shadowy interior.
So guys, this used to be the bar of this place. Pretty cool. A little bit quiet because we're pretty sure there's homeless people in one of the locked doors that we just found. But yeah, this is pretty cool, this bar. There's still tables and everything. I didn't expect that. Guys, we keep hearing sounds. I'm a little bit scared. We think the homeless people are behind that door, so we cannot really film here. By the fire. There's an old plant, which of course is that. Well, it's pretty depressing, this place. Ja, naar poep, hè. Daarom dacht ik ook, er zit hier zo. Guys, we're pretty sure that they sleep over there because there's like a poop smell coming from there. Like fresh poop. So actually, out of experience, we're pretty sure there's homeless people right there, or they use it as a toilet, but they're inside this building, that's for sure.
The group moves cautiously through the hotel, surrounded by fading remnants of its past. What starts as curiosity soon turns to unease, as small signs hint that the place isn't completely abandoned. Rooms that should be empty show evidence of recent activity, making the silence feel heavier, as if unseen occupants are still nearby.
We don't know if it's smart. Ik maak hem wel open. Pretty paranoid because we're already having a bad day. We got arrested today. I lost my stuff, like my monopod, my new monopod, all my equipment they took. So I'm already having a bad day, and now I'm in this cool hotel, but it's infested by homeless people. You know? I just don't know about this, you know. Is this a smart idea? We're 4 floors high right now. We're going to the 5th floor. I didn't even know this place was this high. So guys, those were the hotel rooms. And again, those Formula 1 posters are all over this hotel. That's why this is called the racing hotel. Really, really interesting. There's some more posters over here. Also Formula 1, Desperados. This used to be the little toilet area with the shower. There isn't much vandalism here, but that's because probably people don't come here because the homeless people scare them away, you know? Because this is pretty easy to find location, like. And this used to be another room. It's kind of hard to see, it's too dark. So all of those rooms had their own showers. Those really old vintage hooks are pretty cool. Well, yeah, like again, there's no vandalism, it's trashed. Kinda because of people been living here.
They move floor by floor, each corner bringing the worry that someone might appear. Still, every room is silent and every hallway empty. Gradually, their unease eases, giving them the false sense that their fears were unfounded. But that brief comfort doesn't last. They soon realize they are not alone.
We are 6 floors high right now. So this must be the attic. So there's like shelter homes there that the homeless people could be living. Kijk de matrassen. Nou, daar zitten we hier aan de linkerkant. Yeah guys, I hear something.
The noises weren't just the building settling. They came from someone living there. Realizing this, the group knew it was time to leave and carefully made their way out, aware that the hotel wasn't truly empty. The hotel wasn't just a relic of the past. It was a reminder that emptiness isn't guaranteed. Some buildings are best left to those who live in them, their silence a warning, and their shadows a boundary. Leaving for the night, they learned that in places like this, you're never truly exploring alone. In this video, Colby chooses to explore an abandoned house with a dark past. Located in a remote part of the woods, the house exudes a mysterious vibe, as if a troubled presence resides inside. It's much older than it appears online. As soon as Colby steps in, he notices the air feels different, signaling a long and eerie night ahead. Within minutes, he begins to question whether exploring it was the right choice.
It's really old. Is this it? Is it this small? This might be it. We got a bed right there. This is the outdoor section. Oh, and it even goes upstairs a little bit. Looks like we got a little kitchen. Nothing over here. Look at this old stove and the rust on the side of this fridge. Honestly didn't know it was gonna be this small. It's literally just one room, but look what's up here. Okay, so I don't know if you guys just saw what I did, but I came up these stairs from outside and look at this tiny crawl space. It's like a big Nick door. And then you come in here, first of all, look at that little heart. Oh man, instant temperature change. Oh wow. Oh no guys, this is giving me a weird feeling just being here alone. It smells honestly like a mix of mold and old people. And I don't think I really want to sleep here tonight. Like, I'm just talking to the camera because it's a coping mechanism. Like, if I didn't have this camera right now, my pants. Damn, the fact that I'm gonna sleep here by myself tonight is just, can't even think. So I am staying the night, so I brought like a bunch of clothes and sleeping stuff. That's the creepiest mask of all time. Why would they just have that hanging up here randomly?
Although frightened, Colby does his best to settle in, knowing that leaving in the middle of the night wouldn't be any safer.
So now that I got all my stuff, I think I'm gonna go to the attic. You guys are gonna think I sound crazy, but there's almost something peaceful being in the middle of the woods by yourself. You know what I mean? What I want to do is I brought my tripod. I want to set it up. I'm going to sit on this bed right here, far away. I'm just going to talk, kind of like a seance. I'm going to ask some questions. We're going to see if we get anything. That'll be that. I don't know really what else to do.
Colby then tries to interact with his unseen companion after hearing a strange, eerie sound coming from the woods.
I'm just going to try it. If there's anything, any spirit out there right now, I just want to let you know that it's just me here. Oh, guys, hear that? Did you hear that? Please tell me you heard that. There was... Wait. I think there's voices outside. I'm not even kidding. You can't even see this, but out there, I heard voices. I'm gonna close this. That, goodbye. I came here because I want to believe as much as possible. And if you can help me tonight by showing me a sign or something, giving me some sort of evidence that you can hear me. That's all I ask for. And I don't want you to be afraid. I know your life was hard and I get it, but you didn't deserve that and you did not deserve the way you died. I just want you to know that I'm reaching out to you as a friend, even though you don't even know me. I want you to be able to trust me right now. It's just me and you. So if there's anything here, if there's any spirit that can hear me or just anything, please give me a sign.
Late at night, the strange and unsettling happenings in the cabin escalate, making Colby increasingly frightened. He calls a friend to share what's going on, so at least someone would know where to find him if something goes wrong.
Guys, I swear on my life, this lampshade, and maybe even, I don't even know if I can slow down a time lapse, but this lampshade just moved like this. I have chills everywhere. It was so loud, like literally, I'm sitting here in like the pitch quiet, and the lampshade's straight, and it just turns to its side like that. I don't know if you guys are gonna believe me, and it was during a time lapse, so I don't know if you can even slow that down like I just said, but that just moved, and there's nothing, like there's no breeze in here at all. Was that you? Is there something in here? I'm getting chills everywhere. Was that you that moved this lamp? Can you move it again, please? I saw you move the lamp. I know it was you. I can't believe that happened. This is the craziest thing ever.
He thought that was the scariest moment of the night, but he wasn't ready for what came next.
Sitting on this bed right here, and that happened right before my eyes. I haven't heard anything for the past 20 minutes filming this, and that literally just slanted it about me.
Dude, I would too. I hope you're safe, bro.
Guys, I just heard. I keep hearing like random noises, like there was a loud noise from downstairs that was like a bang. It literally just woke me up. It's 3:12 right now. It sounded like a giant knock downstairs. I put my computer away and everything so it's not loud at all, but holy There was 100% footsteps. Guys, I'm not leaving this room. I'm staying up here. This is my safe space. Like, guys, I don't know what to do. This was a bad idea.
Luckily, Colby gets through the night without incident, but it's an experience he won't soon forget. Joe and Elliot, the duo from Ghost Theory, have a reputation for investigating haunted sites across the UK. One night, they took on what might be their most frightening challenge yet, exploring an abandoned insane asylum, a place so eerie that previous investigators often fled before finishing. Their only rule for the night was clear. They had to see it through, no matter what.
This has got such a horrible feel to it. Like, it's one of the worst. Genuinely one of the worst feelings I've ever had. Like, do you feel like you're holding your breath?
Yes. And I feel like almost like somebody's not looking at us, but walking away from us almost. And these old numbers as well on the doors.
But isn't this a typical view of an asylum where they have windows on each room like that? I think it's water here.
The asylum had an unsettling vibe, unlike anything they'd ever encountered. With crumbling walls, peeling paint, and only their flashlights piercing the darkness, they quickly realized they might not be alone.
I don't like this. Massive bang right next to me. I'm not even joking. Like just there, stairs. Dude. Whistle. Whistle. I need a moment to breathe. What was that? You're not going to hear it on camera. I swear I'm going mad. I must be going insane.
call out to anyone who might be here.
Can you hear my voice?
They moved down the corridors, the air heavy with dust and decay, when faint noises started echoing around them. They called out, voices trembling, hoping someone would answer. To their surprise, faint responses seemed to come back, almost hidden in the darkness. Despite their growing fear, they kept moving deeper into the building, each sound making it harder to ignore that something was there.
That was glass.
I heard walking, I was just about to say walk towards us.
Come, keep walking. Come right up to us and touch one of us. Or come as close as you want to. was behind us? There's something behind us. I can just stay where we are because we're getting getting some interesting stuff here. Come and make some nice, loud, distinctive noises for us. We just want to have a conversation with you. Want to make sure you're okay. Come on, don't be afraid of us. We've got a couple of devices on this floor now. We've got one that's below us on the other floor, which you can go up to and touch and it'll just beep. We also have another device down here with the big green light. If you touch that, it will just change colour. What I just heard sounded like someone sleeping very loud, and then 2 or 3 very loud knocks.
It's weird because from where I was stood, it literally sounded like he was saying here, but it sounded like a choir starting to sing, like a priest, like.
Did you have a room here once? Yeah. But no, seriously, because there were 2 massive bangs. Well, not massive, but. It's very interesting. It's not like definitive evidence for anything, but they're interesting.
The K2 meters lit up, faint but steady, and with every step, the activity seemed to grow, like something unseen was guiding them. The deeper they went, the louder the noises got, until they reached a room that sent a shiver straight through them.
Okay, that's interesting. You'll see that nothing has changed. What the? Oh my, what was that noise? Weird. Interesting. Again, it's almost like there's still nothing particularly definitive, but very interesting at the same time. That's quite definitive.
Do you know why I find it amazing? Because I, for love and money, cannot set this off, even using a phone properly, like this. That room. Why this room? Oh my god.
What?
Note 114.
114.
Why?
There's no Y on the end.
Stop.
Oh, and that's the room for.
There's birds.
That's the room
everywhere.
that I was on about earlier. That's absolutely full of animals.
Oh, you can't even go in there. Oh,
Stinks.
Joe. That is strong. Birds.
Are they the spirit of?
There were 2 knocks. You hear? You hear?
Is that the spirit of an animal rather than human? I'm not sure how we could get out your phone and make some bird noises.
They came across a room scattered with dead birds. Their equipment went haywire, picking up energy stronger than anywhere else they'd been. Then, things got even stranger. Loud noises echoed through the corridors, sounding like deliberate, heavy footsteps close by.
Well, it's not interested in us, is it? I'm definitely not, like, scared to the point where I'm just going to start shaking and jump out a window.
At first, they were certain someone had entered the asylum. Then, just as suddenly as it started, the noises stopped, leaving only silence. Were there really people around, or was the asylum itself reacting to them? They spent 2 more hours inside before wrapping up the investigation, and their conclusion was clear: the asylum was haunted. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.